A very good evening and welcome you all to Jfsc Dats Premier League Season 5, and it's the Roaring Tigers taking on the Jml Stallions here at the Fatima ground in Vidya Vihar. इसका reply आएगा इसका reply सकता है Welcome you all to Jfsc Dats Premier League Season 5, and what a cracking start we had here by the Roaring Tigers. Kiran with a peach of a delivery, just knocking that middle stump off on the very second ball, and Sandeep has just walked in for the Jml Stallions, and that goes down the leg, and it even beats the keeper, and that goes for a boundary. So that will be, oh, that's a leg by. So just crashing the pads off, and it going, just beating the wicket keeper and going down the leg for a boundary. So the first runs for the Jml Stallions off the pads. And they have opened the account with the boundary, not with off the bat, with just off the pad, and that's a play and a miss. Superb delivery, wide and full, just beats the batter there. What a start it has been from the GE Roaring Tigers. They have been absolutely roaring from the start. Oh, oh, that's cheeky. Just gets the edge of the bat, and the ball just runs down to the third man, and they'll get a couple of runs there. And Sandeep is off the mark with those 2 runs in the third man region. And with that, we complete the first over. And the JML Stallions score is 6 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. It has been a cracking start by Kiran. Preetham, the new bowler, into the attack for the GE Roaring Tigers. And Akshay is on the strike, and he'll face the first ball now. So it's been a nice start for the GE Roaring Tigers, getting early breakthrough there. Preetham with his first ball to Akshay. Here he comes with the first ball, steps out, and he's punched that one onto the leg side. in the gap into that cow corner region for a boundary. And he's off the mark with a flying start there. And that's a statement there from the Akshay. That's an attacking start. And that's what you need. Oh, this time shorter one. He has pulled that one. Will that go all the way towards the boundary line? Yes, it does. So back-to-back boundaries now for Akshay. The shorter one, and he just pulled that towards the leg side. There was no one, as it's a power play. The fielders are inside the circle, and he just pulls that over that infield and gets a boundary. So suddenly 8 runs now of the first two, and the score has moved to 14. It's a really nice start there for Akshay, just gaining that momentum early with the bat and gets, and such shots gives a lot of confidence to the batters as well at the very start. Now down the leg, and that will be a wide as the umpire signals. So the first one, Akshay did step out, just disturbing the line and length of Preetham. Next one, the Preetham bowls shorter. He pulled that one over the infield for a boundary, and now a wide delivery. So now Preetham will need to find his line and length back. Oh, oh my word, that's beautiful. And that's over the bowler's head. Oh, that's a boundary. So the one bounce before that boundary rope, and what a shot was that. He didn't even move it out of his crease, just getting that ball over pitched and just picking it up beautifully. That went straight. So 13 runs of the first three, and Akshay looks in great form now. He's of 12 of just 3. What a start he has. Suddenly when you get so much runs at the start, the bowler does look now where to bowl. Oh, now clears the infield. That's a beautiful shot. Again, a slightly over pitch delivery, slightly outside off, and it just drives that one. The lofted drive came in very quickly there from Akshay. Just cleared that infield with ease. As the power plays, the fielders are inside the circle, so there wasn't an extra covers, and the cover was in. So again a boundary. So 4 boundaries already in this over, and 17 runs of this over so far. Still 2 balls left. Preetham with his 5th ball. Oh, this time he drives one, but he finds the fielder at the covers this time. So we can say a rare dot ball in this over. It is the first dot ball. And Preetham will bowl the last ball of this over. He must be kicking himself to get this over done really well, really fast. And now that's been just punched towards the covers. They'll get a single. So 18 runs coming off that over. After the completion of 2, the Jml Stallions score is 24 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. Suddenly the momentum shifting into the favor of batters. Despite of losing that early wicket in that very first over, The Jml Stallions had got quite a couple of good score on the board now. With 18 run coming off that last over, suddenly they might have found the confidence and the momentum just shifting in their way. Now Kiran is back into the attack to bowl his second over. Quite a good over when he bowled that first over, just 2 runs. Oh, so the boundary on the very first ball. So another good start to the over. And Akshay looks in full flow now. He just he just started from where he left into the last over of Preetham. Boundary onto the very first ball of Kiran's. Kiran with his second ball now. Oh, onto the shorter side, pulled that way, over the infield. There's a chase between the ball and the fielder, but the ball wins the race and gets another boundary onto the leg side. So back-to-back boundaries now for Akshay and Jml Stallions, suddenly moving the scoreboard quite quickly. 32 runs already onto the board at a loss of 1 wicket in just 2.2 overs. Suddenly 8 runs of the first two. It was a shorter side. It was a shorter ball there from Kiran. And again he pulled. Kiran with his third ball now. Oh, he slashes that one in the gap. Beats the fielder. And that will be another boundary. What a shot that is from Akshay. He is just charged up, and there are fireworks here at the Fatima ground. You can see the boundaries onto the offside, straighter one, onto the leg side. You name it and you will get a boundary onto that side. So 3 consecutive boundaries in this over. Kiran with the fourth ball. Oh, opens the face off the bat. But there's a fielder there at the third man, so that will be just a run. Kiran might be relieved looking the Akshay off the strike as Sandeep is on the strike now. He's just been the spectator from the other end, just watching the fireworks from Akshay. Oh, play and a miss there. "13 runs in the first 5, still a ball left." Another good over there for the Jml Stallions. And Kiran will come to bowl that last ball of the over. Oh, beautiful delivery. Just beats the batter there. That will be another miss, and with that, the third over comes to an end, and the Jml Stallions score is 37 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. Arvind, the new bowler, into the attack for the GE Roaring Tigers. Akshay is playing on 30 of just 10. Almost playing the strike rate above 150 now. Arvind is brought into the attack to bowl the fourth over. Might be hoping to put the break onto the run slow from the Jml Stallions batter. It's Just the fourth over, still 2 overs left in the power play. It's already 37 runs on the board at a loss of 1 wicket. Arvind with his first ball. Oh, steps out. But there's a miss from Akshay. He did step out, trying to play that one onto the leg side, but just missed that one. So that will be a dot ball to start off there by Arvind. Oh, that's cheeky. That's smartly played. Just opens the face and puts that one on the short third man side. So that will be a single, and Sandeep is on strike now. So good plan there from Arvind, just keeping the ball away from Akshay. Again, just cuts that one. Oh, could have been the close one if that would have been direct hit. So singles, back-to-back singles as Akshay back on strike. What Arvind needs to look at is Akshay is stepping out and he's fearlessly playing shots. So he doesn't give the ball into the arc anyway, into that hitting zone of Akshay. Oh, that's really good. Really good bowling there from Arvind. He's exactly doing what is needed. He's just keeping that ball away from the batter. He's just keeping it away from the Akshay. So Akshay has almost had to reach for that one. Oh, that's a really good one. He beats Akshay. Now it came straighter. Might have been a little bit turn onto that one. Again, Akshay looking to play that one onto the leg side. Misses. Oh, this has been a good over so far. Just 2 runs coming off it. Just a ball left in this over now. Oh, gets the edge. There will be a fielder at the short third man, and that will be another single. So an excellent over there from Arvind. Just 3 runs coming off that one, and he was brought exactly for this, to put the break onto the run flow of the Jml Stallions. Just 3 runs coming off that one. Jml Stallions score is 40 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. Now again, Kedar, the new bowler, into the attack for the GE Roaring Tigers. He's coming round the wicket there for Akshay. Kedar with his first ball. Oh, again trying to sweep that one. That will be a miss. So looks like the plan of the GE Roaring Tigers is not to give much pace onto ball. That makes it really easy for the batters to hit. So they're just releasing it from the high, not giving much pace onto that one, and just bowling the ball into that stump line. So it does become difficult for the batters to pick up the ball. So just a single, and Sandeep is back on strike now with that single. So just 1 run of the first two. That's a really good start. Oh, now Sandeep accelerates. Oh, that's dropped at the mid off. Sandeep did went for that bigger one. He did try to clear that infield, but didn't connect it that well. But the fielder had to run onto his right side, and in between that, he drops that one. Now the bowlers are suddenly beating Akshay. Just 2 runs of the first four, and looks like GE Roaring Tigers have got their momentum back with the last and with last over just going for 2, 3, and this one just 2. Oh, the batter is asking for the wide as it was wide from him, but the umpire says either. So that will be a dot ball. So just 2 runs of the first 5 with the ball left. Kedar to bowl his last ball. Again, just opens the face off the bat to that short third man fielder, and that will be a single. So back to back good overs there for the GE Roaring Tigers. Just 3 runs again coming off this one. After the completion of 5, Jml Stallions score is 43 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. So this will be the last over of the power play. Arvind is back to bowl his second over. So suddenly the pressure is on to the batters. Have just 3 runs of the last two, so just 6 runs of that last 2 overs. So it will be interesting how they approach this over. Oh, that's again a good delivery. Gets the edge. And a single of the first delivery. So Sundeep is back on strike. He's playing on 4 of 8. Arvind to bowl his second ball. Oh, he picked that one, played straight towards that mid-off fielder. Oh, there's appeal there for the umpire or to the leg umpire of the run out, but looks like Sundeep did make into the crease. So that will be a dot ball. Would have been a risky run there. There's a really good throw there from the fielder of mid-off. Quite good throw there. But Sandeep was back in crease timely. Arvind with his third ball. Now he slashes that one onto the leg side. There's a fielder there. Does the good work at the boundary rope. And that will be a couple of runs there. Good running between the wickets by Sundeep and Akshay. Gets 2 runs off that one. So it did slash that one really hard. There was a fielder deep mid wicket. So 3 runs of the first 3. Oh, slightly flighted given this time. Sundeep makes no mistake and punches that one straight down the ground for a boundary. So much needed boundary there for the JML Stallions. They were looking for runs, and with that boundary they are 50-run mark on the board in 5.4 overs. But there was a really good shot there. 7 runs of the first 4 with 2 left. Again played that one towards the mid off, and that will be a single. And Akshay will be facing that last ball of the power play. So it will be quite interesting how does the Akshay approach this last ball of Arvind. Again just opens the face towards the point, and that will be just a single. So after the completion of 6, JML Stallion score is 52 runs at a loss of 1 wicket, and we are done with the power play. So quite a decent score there for the JML Stallions, 52 runs at a loss of 1 wicket at the when they were approaching the fourth over. We thought that 60-70 would be onto the board, but Arvind and Kedar did pull them back, put that break onto the run flow of the Jml Stallions. Kedar back into the attack for his second, and he starts off with a dot. The plan is quite clear for Kedar, just to bowl away from Akshay. That will be a wide, as it just went far wide from Akshay this time. But he's bowling round the wicket, so it was quite a good angle for him to keep the ball away from Akshay. Just a single onto the offside. Sundeep back on strike. Or he slashes that one onto the leg side. Will be a single. Again a dot ball. Played that straight towards the fielder. So 3 runs in the over so far, with 2 deliveries left. Quite a good over so far. Again, looking to slash that one, gets the inside edge, beats the wicket keeper too, gets a single. Just 4 runs of the over, and Sandeep will face the last ball. Oh, they were appealing for a wicket, and the umpire says that is wide. So he has to bowl that one again. Oh, that's a really good delivery. So 5 runs came off that over after the completion of 7. Jml Stallions score is 57 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. Arvind back into the attack for his third over. So single came off that second ball, and Sandeep is on strike. Oh, that's high in the air. Will that go all the way? No, it doesn't. It falls in no man's land. So, and they'll get couple of runs there. That went high in the air, but doesn't had the distance to travel over the boundary rope. Does fall short of the fielder there onto the offside. So 3 runs of the first three. A good start by Arvind. Just cuts that one. Would have that been straight onto the stumps. The bowler did stop. From here it looked like it could have hit the stumps, but the batter would have been made in the crease. Just a single. Now Akshay is in strike. Sweep and sweep sweetly this time. Akshay finding the boundary after the really long period. And he does time that one really well. He judges that one, the ball just sliding down the leg. And he sweeps sweetly as the fielder onto the fine leg was really inside. And the ball just traveling towards the boundary line. Still a ball left in the over. Or off the back foot. Just makes the room for himself. Plays that one towards that short third man. And that will be a single to end the over. So after the completion of 8, Jml Stallions score is 66 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. They have put quite a break onto the run flow of the JML Stallions, the GE Roaring Tigers. When they brought spinners into the attack after that fourth over, Arvind and Kedar did make sure that they didn't give runs. They kept the line and length really tight, not just giving any room or any freebies out there for Akshay and Sandeep just to hit. And Kedar is back into the attack for his, could have been his fourth and the final over. Oh no, it's his third, sorry, pardon. He's bowling his third over. Akshay is playing on 44 of 30. Kedar with the first ball against G opens the face of the bat. This time just fine. Just beats that short third man fielder and the ball just races towards the boundary rope. And he played that really late just to waited for that ball to come onto the bat, and this time he played really fine. So boundary of the very first ball, and he moves up to 48 now of 31. He had a cracking start and he gave a good acceleration of the runs for the GML Stallions, and then suddenly there was a break for him. He was just getting those singles and doubles, and now from the last over he has found his rhythm. The sweep onto the first one, and now a cheeky shot there again opens the face, but this time it wasn't that time that well. Will be a single, and with that single he moves to 49 Sundeep will be back on strike now. Sundeep is playing on 15 of 16. Oh, oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Again, Sandeep this time just waited for that ball. It was quite away, quite outside the off stump, and just opens the face of the bat and he puts that one into the gap. And the ball just races towards the boundary. So two boundaries already in this over. So 9 runs of the first three, and suddenly they are getting that rhythm back. The Jml Stallions score is 75. A really good delivery, a lot quicker there from Kedar, and this time he bowled that one really straight. Sandeep might have not been expecting that quicker one from Kedar, and it came quite straight. Didn't turn much and gets beaten there. A really good delivery there by Kedar, just adapting quite well. He knows that plan's not working. Oh, really good. This time, just quite a fumble there from the wicket keeper, or was there any edge there from of the bat of Sundeep? No, it wasn't. It was a leg by, so the ball would have been just came off the bat and would have been just bounced there. And with that single, Akshay gets a 50. A well made 50 there for Akshay. When he came, he just the fireworks were there off his bat at the very start. Then there was quite a break on his run flow, and then from the last over, did find his rhythm back, and he reaches his 50. An absolutely well made 50 there for Akshay. His team did applaud, but he knows that there's quite a job to do. And with that, the ninth over came to an end, and the JML Stallion score is 77 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. 50 of 33. Absolutely brilliant. So Arvind is back into the attack to bowl his fourth and the final. Oh, that's huge. No, it isn't. It just falls short there, and it didn't travel as much as we thought. It just went high in the air, but falls short of the fielder. Will be a single of the first ball. Plays it onto the offside. Will be again a single. Arvind with his third ball. Has he connected? No, he hasn't. He has found a fielder. This time fielder makes no mistake. Could have been the edge there. And Arvind strikes and gets his first wicket. And that would be the drinks called by the umpire. So Akshay has to depart after well made 51 of 34. The partnership has been broken. and that would be the drinks called by the umpire. We are back after a drinks break. A wicket had just fallen. We went into the drinks break, and Akshay, important wicket there for the G Roaring Tigers, and Hitesh, the new batter, walks in for the GML Stallions, and he'll face the first ball. Arvind to bowl his fourth, slashes that one on the offside, will be a single, and he's off the mark with a single. Again, played that onto the offside. So 4 runs and a wicket so far, with the ball left in the over. Arvind to bowl his last ball, plays that one on the offside, straight to the fielder. That will be a dot ball. And with that, after the completion of 10 overs, JML Stallions score is 81 runs at a loss of 2 wickets, and we are halfway in in the first innings. The score is 81 runs at a loss of 2 wickets. So we've completed the first 10 overs, and now the batting would be from the other end for the last 10 overs. Harshavardhan, the new bowler, into the attack for the GE Roaring Tigers. Sandeep is playing on 21 of 21. Hitesh has just joined in. We'll start the last 10 overs of this first innings. The score is 81. Harshavardhan with the first ball. Quite a slow delivery that's played on to the long on. Will be a single to start off. Quite a slow delivery there from Harshavardhan. Not giving much pace for the batter, just making it difficult for the batters to hit. Hitesh on strike to face his third ball. Oh, that's spun. That's spun sharply. But that's played a magnificent shot into the gap onto the leg side. He finds the gap to perfection and gets the boundary, and he's off a flying start now. The boundary onto the very third ball. It did turn, but was a bit on the shorter side there. So 5 runs of the first two. Now plays that straight. Oh! He beats the fielder. That was a cracking shot, and that was been really hit hard there from the bat of Hitesh. It beats the fielder at the long on and gets the boundary. Suddenly 9 runs of the first three, and the score moves to 90. And he has to hit it really hard because Harshavardhan isn't giving any pace on the ball, so it is making it difficult because he's going back deep into the crease and playing that one off the back foot. So he's getting that time, but he has to hit it quite well and he has to middle that one. So 9 runs of the first three. Score moves to 90. And the loss of 2. Hitesh is playing on 9 of just 4 now. Harshavardhan to bowl his fourth ball. Again on the long on fielder will be a single. And this time Harshavardhan kept it quite away there from the batter. And Hitesh had to reach for that one. And he played straight that towards the long on fielder. Will be a single. Eleven runs in the over so far, and Harshavardhan will bowl the last ball of the over. Again slashed it hard. This time straight down the ground. Will be another boundary, so he ends the over with a boundary and 15 runs coming of that over. After the completion of 11 overs, Jml Stallions score is 96 runs at a loss of 2 wickets. and the ball races towards the boundary. The boundary onto the very first, and with that boundary, the Jml Stallions score moves to 100. 100 runs on the board for the Jml Stallions in 11.1. The boundary onto the very first ball by Sundeep. Pritham has been brought in back into the attack for the second over. Oh, that's a play and a miss. This time quite a fuller delivery there. Pritham with his third ball. Oh, it's high in the air, gets the edge. Oh, it's fallen short of the keeper, or was that a drop? It was quite an easy catch there. Should have been taken there by the keeper itself. And they'll get. Have they got a single, or is that a dot ball? Looks like a dot ball. Yeah, it was a dot ball. So back to back dot after a boundary on the very first. Now plays it on the offside. Is the fielder at the deep point will get a single. That brings Hitesh back on strike now. He's playing on 14 of 6. So the boundary under the very first ball, and then two dot balls, and now a single. So 5 runs of the first four. A good comeback there by Pritham after getting hit onto the boundary on the very first. Score moves to 101. Hitesh on strike. Pritham with his fifth ball steps out and will be a miss. The ball was quite away there from the batter. He did step out, but it was far away there from him. So again a dot ball. Now this is turning out to be really good over there for the G Roaring Tigers. Nonetheless, just 5 runs in the over with the ball left. Oh, again play and a miss. And with that, after the completion of 12 overs, JML Stallions score is 101 runs at a loss of 2 wickets. So the wicket coming off that last over, and it was Sundeep who had to walk back, and the Jml Stallions, after the completion of 16 overs, is 143 runs at a loss of 5 wickets, and the GE Roaring Tigers suddenly are getting quite an important wickets at the very right time. They got Akshay, then they got Hitesh, and now then Sandeep had to walk back, and suddenly we have the two new batters at the crease. Harshavardhan is back into his attack for his fourth and the final over. Rahul and Kines, the new batter, had walked in the middle now. Oh, just spent, just turned at the very last moment, and the batter had to wait, and he did just watch the ball till the end as he left that one. The wide to start off from Harshavardhan in his fourth and the final over, and he has played that one on the offside straight into the fielder's hand. So just a single. Oh, that's a play and a miss. Yes, the wicket keeper does the job really well. Keenis did step out and got beaten there from the Harshavardhan. A quite a sharp turn at the end, and the wicket keeper doesn't make the mistake. Just a quick and a flashy hand from the wicket keeper does the stumping, and Keenis has to walk back, and Harshavardhan gets his second wicket going into that last and the final over of his. The score is 145 runs at a loss of 6 wickets. Just 2 runs in the first 2 deliveries, the first going for a wide, then a single, and now a wicket. Mahesh, the new batter, walks in for the Jml Stallions, and he will straight away take the strike to face the first ball from Harshavardhan. He did have a went for runs. He's conceded 37 runs in his 3.2 overs so far, but got 2 wickets as well. Again a wide. Oh, played straight back to the bowler and will be a dot ball. Oh, there's a miscommunication. The player at the strike at the striker end was saying that it will be a run, but the non-strikers and batter said no, it doesn't. Could have been a wicket there, but that goes for a wide. But oh, now on to the leg side. I've pulled it away. There's a fielder in the deep. They have come for the second, and they have comfortably made the crease. So good running between the wickets there, and Mahesh is off the mark with those 2 runs on his second delivery. And the score moves to 149 now. Still 2 deliveries left in this over. Again, going down the leg, again a wide. Now suddenly looks like that this is turning out to be a good over there for the Jml Stallions. The runs are just coming as a freebie, and the Jml Stallions have crossed that 150 run mark with that wide. Just a single on the offside. They will count for the second one. Yes, they have. So again, good running between the wickets, between Rahul and Mahesh there. Again plays it on the offside. A slight fumble there from the fielder, and they'll make full use of that fumble from the fielder, and they get the second run as well. So did turn into an expensive over, but got a wicket as well. So after the completion of 17 overs, the JML Stallion score is 154 runs at a loss of 6 wickets as we head into the last 3 overs of this innings now. Kiran back into the attack for his third over. He's bowled 2 overs, gave just 15 runs and got a wicket on the in his very first over of the match. Now he's back in the death overs. Kiran to Rahul with his first. Oh, that struck straight onto the pads. There's a loud appeal, but the umpire says no, and that will be a leg by. Mahesh back on strike. Kiran to bowl the second ball. He's played that straight back to the bowler. The bowler did a really good effort there, but he just got his hand and the ball did bounce. So just again a single on the very second ball of the over. Kiran with his third, that's played that straight towards the long on. Again a single. So three singles in the first three deliveries. Quite a good start there for Kiran. He's bowling into that stumps line, not giving any width there for the batters. Or he has picked that one on the leg side, and that will be a boundary. That's a beautiful shot. He absolutely nailed that one. He picked up that one really well. Just a flick from Mahesh, but that was really a good pickup shot on the leg side. Finds the gap there and gets the boundary. So 7 runs of the first 4. Wow, Yorker delivery now into that block hole, but he has played that really well to get a single of that one. He played that straight towards the long on fielder. Eight runs in the over so far with a ball left. Kiran to bowl the last ball. Just going too fuller, but this time just missing his line completely as he did bowl down the leg and it went for a wide. So an extra run and he has to bowl that one again. Oh, there's something between the bowler and the non-striker batter, as Kiran says. Still, I'm bowling. You have to stay into the crease. Quite a cheeky movement. Again down the leg. This time, wicket keeper gets beaten, and that will be a boundary. So wide and a boundary. Now suddenly, this is turning out to be a really expensive over, where we thought that a single and just a four, and now suddenly runs are just flowing. – 14 runs in the over so far with the ball left, and the score has moved to 168 now. It's played that straight. There was a rapid shot. Will be a single on the very last ball. So after the completion of 18 overs, the Jml Stallions scorers 169 at a loss of 6 wickets. And we head into the last 2 overs of this innings. A quite crucial and important last 2 overs there for the GE Roaring Tigers. They need to bowl these last 2 really well to stop the JML Stallions under 180 or 190. Otherwise, it will get quite difficult for them to chase down such a big score. So Kedar back into the attack for his fourth and the final over. Trying to whip that one. Misses, and that will be a dot to start off. Kedar with his second one steps out. Oh, easy stumping there for the wicket keeper. And Rahul has to walk back. Kedar does the job well. Gets the wicket. Rahul did step out, but the ball just turned sharply when it pitched. And it went in. And then the wicket keeper has the easy job to done to just dismantle the stumps. So the seventh wicket falls for the Jml Stallions. And Kedar gets his first wicket. Tejas, the new batter, walks in for the JML Stallions. So a dot ball and a wicket. A good start to the over by Kedar. A much needed start there for the G Roaring Tigers. What happened in the last over? Just wides and fours in extra runs just flowing. They had to stop that run flow. The momentum which the Jml Stallions did got into that last over. Suddenly Kedar getting a wicket. The new batter has walked in and Tejas is off the mark with that single. And Mahesh is back on strike. He's playing on 12 of just 7 balls. Oh, he's played that one on the leg side. Just a single. So, 2 runs in the first 4 deliveries with still 2 balls left in the over. Tejas back on strike. Oh, that's in front plump. Oh, that isn't given out there by the umpire. He says no. That's a leg by signal, and might have been the umpire might have been thinking that the ball just going down the leg. I just spun in sharply when it pitched. So 3 runs of the first 5 with the ball left. Mahesh is back on strike now, or trying to play that switch shot. He misses that one. Still gets the single on the last delivery. So after the completion of 19 overs, Jml Stallion score is 173 runs at a loss of 7 wickets. Just 4 runs coming off that last over. And we head into the last over of this innings, and the score is 173 runs at the loss of 7 wickets. And so who is coming up to bowl that last over of this innings? A beautiful start to the over. An absolutely peach of a delivery straight into that block hole, into the legs. Oh, it's Kiran who's back to bowl that last over, and he starts off with a dot ball. What a start, and what a delivery was that from Kiran. The batter was stepping out. He bowled that one into the legs. Kiran with the second ball. Oh, that's a loud appeal there by the bowler. And that will be the leg by run. So just 1 run of that second delivery. The score moves to 174. As you can see, the field placements. Some field changes. Kiran to come up with his third ball of the last over. Oh, absolutely beautiful delivery. Spot on. A Yorker length delivery there. And the batter missed it completely. So, a dot ball again. What an over. It has been so far by Kiran. Absolutely fantastic. Kiran with his fourth one now. Oh, oh, that will be a wide. Would be harsh onto the bowler. That did pitch at the very end, and it just went beyond that white line. So that goes wide. So he has to bowl that one again. Oh, that's a play and a miss again. Excellent delivery, excellent bowling. Top stuff there from Kiran in the last over. He has kept his calm really well. Just not doing anything fancy, nothing out of the box, just simple, keeping it away from the batter into that Yorker zone area. Absolutely perfect plan. Just a single. Should be a single only. Yes, it is. Just 3 runs in the over so far with a delivery left now. Mahesh is on strike. He is playing on 13 of 11. The score is 176 runs. So Kiran will bowl that last ball, a crucial last delivery. How many runs can they add to that total, or will it be Kiran to nail that last ball? Oh, that played straight towards. Oh! Just a fumble there from the fielder at the long off. Gets the boundary of that last ball, and the score moves to 180. And the GE Roaring Tigers need 181 runs to win when they come to bat in the second innings. Hello and welcome back to Jfsc. That's Premier League Season 5. And that was a cracking shot there from Mayur. He picked up that one really well to send that all the way for a 6. And he is off the mark with a flying start there. That was a cracking shot on the leg side. And he picked up that really well. Rakesh, the bowler for the Jml Stallions, and Mayur and Pranav, the opening batters for the GE Roaring Tigers. Rakesh with his third ball. Oh, that's a play and a miss. A good comeback after getting hit for a 6. That's always the fast bowlers when you get hit for a 6. There's always something about the fast bowlers which just boost up them, and they come up with a cracking delivery right after getting hit for a 6. Oh, now onto the offside. Oh, he slashed that one really well. Again, an over pitch delivery there from Rakesh. This time just slashes on the offside and gets the boundary. So 10 runs already in the over so far with 2 deliveries left. Mayur has just come in the middle with the mindset of attacking now. If he gets the ball in his arc or somewhere right there, he's just going to get hit, as it's power play and it's all again. That's in the air. Has it traveled? No, it doesn't. Just over that infield. And just a single, and Pranav is on strike now. He will play his first ball. 11 runs already in the over so far with 1 delivery left now. Oh, that's high. Has that got a distance? No, it hasn't. There's a collision between the fielders on the leg side, and that has been just put down there. Oh, what just happened? The collision of fielder became the reason for another chance there. A lifeline for the batter, and Pranav is off the mark with a single. And with that, the first over came to an end, and the GE Roaring Tigers score is 12 runs at a loss of 0 wickets. Milind, new bowler, walks in, comes into the attack for the Jml Stallions. Milind with his first ball. Oh, that's a play and a miss. And very steady, has kept that one really away from the batter. And a dot ball to start off now. And that will go down the leg for a wide. Oh, that's a appeal there for the umpire, but the umpire says no. The Pranav went for that sweep shot, gets missed and hitting straight the stumps, might have going that down the leg, might have the umpire thought. Oh, that turned in sharply, and the wicket gets not onto the not on that previous delivery, but this one he does get a beautiful delivery there from Millen. Pranav just went in for that shot. It turned in sharply when it pitched, and the keeper makes no mistake as it was quite ahead of that crease, and the first wicket falls for the GE Roaring Tigers, and the Jml Stallions strikes early, and Millen gets his first wicket. Well, the new batter walks in the middle for the GE Roaring Tigers. Millen with his fourth ball. Oh, there's a loud appeal there. There's a no reaction there from the umpire as he just gestures as it's going down the leg. Now there's some turn there for the spinners, and Millen is just making full use of it, playing that one straight to the bowlers. Just a single run have come off in this over, that to a wide. Not a single run off a bat in this over, and a wicket has just fallen. Millen to bowl the last ball of the over after the back foot straight towards the fielder, and that will be a dot ball, a wicket, and just a single run came off that one. After the completion of 2 overs, the GE Roaring Tigers score is 13 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. Rakesh back into the attack for his second over. He went in for 12 in his first. Mayur on strike now. He's playing on 11 of 5. A very attacking start from Mayur in his first over. Oh, high in the air as it got the distance. No, it doesn't again. It falls short. It's been dropped, I guess. Yes, it's been dropped. The fielder says, calm down, calm down. And Mayur survives again, gets a lifeline, gets a single. So that's a second chance been dropped by the Jml Stallions. Dhaval back on strike is yet to open the account, faced 3 balls. Rakesh with his second delivery. Oh, that's been pulled away. This time it's timed really well and has got the distance. Beautiful shot to get off the mark. Double U Beauty gets 6 off the very fourth ball and he opens the account in style, gets the shorter delivery, goes onto the back foot and pulls it away straight into that cow corner region for a maximum. And a magnificent shot there from Dhaval, and the score moves to 20 now. Now 7 runs of the first 2 balls, and Dhaval is off the mark with a flying start there. Rakesh with his third ball. Oh, that's been again played in the air. This time he hasn't got much that distance, but he has cleared the infield and will get a single. Yeah, he did clear that infield. He went over the fielder standing at that mid off, just went over him. So 8 runs of the first 3 now. A single, 6, again a single. Mayur back on strike. He got a lifeline on the very first delivery of Rakesh in this over. Oh, that's been played hard straight towards the fielder at the mid off, and that will be a dot ball as it went quickly into the fielder's hand. Oh, that's a play and a miss. Again, trying to go for the big one, and in that process, he missed that one, Rio. So, 2 back to back dot balls now. Suddenly, 8 of 3, and then 2 dot. Now, just a single ball left in this over. Rakesh with his last ball of the over. Oh, he just dismantled all the 3 stumps, uproots all the 3 with a quickness. But I don't think so. Mayur left the crease there. But nonetheless, it was a great keeping from him, a good awareness. And with that, the third over comes to an end, and the GE Roaring Tigers score is 21 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. Milind back into the attack for his second over. He starts off with the dot. Off to the back foot, played straight towards the fielder on the offside. A good work there by the fielder. Saves couple of runs there. So back to back dot now. Dhaval is on strike. Oh, that's a play and a miss. I said that two back to back dot, and I know in the T20 you have to get those, take those risks, and he did went for that big one. Got missed and another dot ball. So would be interesting what will happen on this particular ball now. Oh, he's played that one hard, but that's straight to the fielder's hands. Have they taken a single? No, they haven't. Another dot ball. Oh, okay. This is turning out to be a really good over now for the Jml Stallions. Four back-to-back dot balls. The pressure is on the batter now. He steps out. He plays that onto the leg side. One bounce into the fielder's hand. And they'll get just a single. So just one run in the over so far with the ball left, and Mayur is on strike now. He will face that last ball of the over. Would be interesting how Mayur will approach this particular ball, as just one run has been scored so far. We slash that one to the leg side. There's a fielder, and that will be another single to end the over. So after the completion of 4 overs, GE Roaring Tigers score is 23 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. Rakesh back into the attack for his third over now. Oh, he slashed that one straight, picked it up really well. It was a quite a fuller delivery there, almost overpitched, and Mayur did slash that one straight down the ground for a maximum. A cracking shot to start the over now. So 6 runs of the first ball. It was written to be hit, as it was a quite an overpitched delivery there from Rakesh. Rakesh with his second ball of the over. Oh, he cuts it, and he cuts it straight into the hands of the point fielder. So that will be a dot ball. Would be interesting to see if any spinners of the JML Stallions used the strategy what the GE Roaring Tigers used in that first innings, bowling the slower ones and all. Oh, again, it's high. It's got the distance. Yes, it has. It's another maximum. It was even better off that first. This one timed sweet, and it went rapidly. So 12 runs of the first 3 now, and suddenly the score moves to 35 in 4.3 overs. So what Mayur has done, though that runs haven't come in that last over, he hasn't taken up any pressure. He hasn't oh, the edge, and the edge gets them a boundary. Trying to slash that twin just opens the face of the bat, The ball gets the edge and it just races down towards that boundary line. So now 14 runs of the first four. So what did Mayur did? He didn't take up that pressure on himself and came into that pressure and played some rash shots. No, he has played proper cricketing shots. And with that proper intent, if he has went for that shot, he has went fully committed to that one. Oh, again! Oh, that's one bounce in a boundary. So back-to-back boundaries now for the G Roaring Tigers, and suddenly we could see this is turning. He's picked that up one. 3 runs of the first three balls. Sandeep back into the attack for his second over. And Mayur is playing on 49 now of just 25, and Dhaval is playing on 24 of 22. He's on strike at the moment. Oh, just nuzzed it onto the leg side, and they'll get a single. And that brings Mayur back on strike now. He's playing on 49 of 25. Just 4 runs of the first four. Oh, he slashes that one on the offside and gets the boundary, and with that boundary he reaches his half century. What an innings! Oh no, he hasn't. That's a dot ball, I guess. Oh, thought like It went in for a boundary, so just a dot ball. Oh, now he plays it on the leg side and gets a single, and with the single he gets his half century. What a knock it has been from Mayur. Absolutely important knock with the game perspective, and the 50 runs in just 27 deliveries, and he plunders a great knock. Stitches the partnership with Dhawal as they move to 79 at the loss of one wicket in the 9 overs. After the completion of 9 overs, and we are heading into the 10th over, still they need 102 runs to win in the 11 overs. It's quite gettable now, as the required run rate is 9.27 and the run rate is 8.78, so it's quite closer, just a run less. So they are getting the odd boundaries here and there, so it won't be a big deal for them at the moment, but they need to take care of that. They just need to keep that run rate upright there. Just keep getting, just keep rotating the strike, getting those odd boundaries in here and there would would keep them in the game. 79 at the moment at the loss of one. Mayur with his brilliant half century of just 27 and Dhaval of 25 of just 23. We are heading into the 10th over. Mahesh comes into the attack now for the Jml Stallions, and he's bowling his first over as he comes into the attack now. Mahesh with his first ball, oh, that been slashes towards the point. There's the ball just slowly going towards the fielders, and they might have got couple of runs off that first ball. Yeah, the ball was traveling quite slow there. It wasn't traveling quite fast, so they got the second run easily. And the score moves to 81 now. They are already into 80s in the 10th over. Need to get some more runs in this over to keep up with that required run rate. Mahesh with his second ball. Oh, he's played that straight towards the long off, and just a single now. A full toss, but didn't timed and connected that well. Will only get a single there. Was a straight full toss there, but that wasn't timed or connected that well, so just get a single. That brings Mayur back on strike. He's playing on 53 now. So just 4 runs of the first 3. Mahesh with his fourth ball. Oh, that's been flicked. And that's been flicked beautifully to get the boundary. The ball was down the leg, sliding down the leg, and that was to be flicked onto the leg side. He just clears that infield with ease as there wasn't any fielder in the deep. So 8 runs of the first 4. Still 2 more deliveries left. Again plays it onto the leg side, beats that fielder. The race between the fielder and the ball is happening. Oh, and the fielder wins as he stops the ball before that boundary line. But they might get couple of runs. Yes, they have. Good running between the wickets and a good effort in the deep by the fielder. He went in running from that inner circle to the boundary line and did stop that really well. He saved 2 runs for his team. The 10 runs already in this over now with a ball left. The score moves to 89 and now they have matched that required run rate, that is 9.05 at the moment, and the run rate is also the same. So a dot ball to end the over. So 10 runs came off that over. After the completion of 10 overs, GE Roaring Tigers score is 89 9 runs at the loss of 1 wicket, and the umpires have called for the drinks break. We will be back after the short drinks break. Hello and welcome back to Jfsc, that's Premier League Season 5, and we are back after that short drinks break as we are halfway into the game as GE Roaring Tigers need 92 runs to win in the last 10 overs. Mayur playing on 15 and of just 32, and with him his Dhaval playing on 26 of 24, and Mahesh is back into the attack for his second over. A fumble there by the fielder, and they have ran a run. So a bye's run to start off after that drinks break. Oh, he slashes that one. Has it got enough on it? No, it hasn't. Yes, it has. Just one bounce, and it goes into the boundary line. There was a fielder there, but the ball did bounce and it just got bounced a little high and it was unable to stop and it goes in into the boundary line. So a boundary on that one. So 5 runs off the first two now. These are the moments where you need to just hold your nerve, and these are the small moments where the game just slips it away from you. Another time, it's high in the air and it has gone all the way for a maximum, and Mayur has slashed another one, and this one even better and even bigger as it goes out of the park. And with that 6, the GE Roaring Tigers get 100 runs on the board. What a fabulous shot was that from the bat of Mayur. Oh, he's picked that up one again. Couple of bounces. There's a fielder there. Will be just a single. So the score is 101 at a loss of 1 wicket. They need 80 more runs to win in 9.1. This is big over. Still a ball left. Oh, sweeps that one. The ball's traveling quite slow there. Might as well get the second run too. No, they haven't. They just a single. So 13 runs in the over so far with a ball left. Oh, he slashed that one. It's high in the air and it's gone all the way for another maximum. We need to compare which one was the better. Was it the third one or was it this one? But now it doesn't matter. It all matters those 6 crucial runs they are getting. A 6 to end the over. And after the completion of 11 overs, the GE Roaring Tigers score is 108 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. The GE Roaring Tigers need 73 more runs to win in 8.5 overs. Sorry. This is absolutely fantastic display of batsmanship from the GE Roaring Tigers batters at the moment, Mayur and Dhaval. And Mayur has been absolutely brilliant with the bat. 76 of just 36, and his partner Dhaval has scored 27 of 27, run a ball, and he's just holded that one and quite well, getting odd boundaries when needed. Oh, full toss, and that's been slashed, but there's a fielder at the extra cover, will be a single. Oh, they were looking for that overthrow run, but Mayu says no, I'll keep the strike. He has scored 76 of just 36. What a batting it has been so far by Mayur. Mahesh with his second ball. Oh, was straight into the hands. Looked like he gave that one straight in the hands, but it's always difficult to get those kind of catches on a follow through. Could have said it's been again a chance there which was created but been dropped again. So that will be a dot ball. Still 72 runs needed in 8.4 deliveries. Mahesh with his third delivery now. Oh, that this time it hasn't gone much distance. One bounce into the fielder's hands and just a single. Oh, trying to go for the big one, and that's been missed completely. So a dot ball. So just 2 runs in the over so far. Good over from the perspective of Jml Stallions. Just 2 runs and 2 dot balls. They just need to keep building pressure onto the batters. So now we can see quite a few field changes onto the leg side. Mahesh with his fifth ball. Oh, he slashed that one straight down the ground. Straight into the fielder of hands of the fielder. Would be another single. So 3 runs of the first 5 with a ball left. And Mayur will face that last ball of the over. The run rate is 9.38 and the required run rate is still 8.57, so they're quite ahead of that required run rate, the G Roaring Tigers. So completion of 12th over, the GE Roaring Tigers score is 115 and a loss of 1 wicket, and 66 more runs needed in 8 overs. There's a slight fumble there from the fielder. Would get a single. Kairav, the new bowler, into the attack for the JML Stallions. Mayur back on strike with that single. Oh, that's excellent flick shot onto that last ball. Gets the boundary, and now he slashes that one straight. And that's a maximum. That was been hit really hard, and it went all the way for a six. There was a fielder coming in. He did put his hand, might have hurted himself, cause that was been hit really hard there by the batter. So 7 runs of the first two, and 59 runs needed in 7.4, and Mayur has taken the charge now. He's playing on 87 of 40, and on the other end, the kind of partnership which one need, where one is accelerating or one is taking the charge, we need someone to take the hold or to hold at one end, just get the singles and doubles or some odd boundaries here and there, and that work Dhaval has done up to the mark. He's been absolutely perfect in that role. He has holded that one end superbly. He's playing run a ball, not just allowing the pressure to come up to him. Absolutely just get consistently rotating the strike. So 8 runs of the first 3, and Dhaval is back on strike now. He steps out, misses. Oh my word, wicket keeper does misses too. There was a big chance here to break this partnership, and that chance has just been gone off from the hands of the wicket keeper of the JML Stallions. The ball just slips from his glove, and Dhaval survives. Dhaval gets a lifeline. Oh, there's a big appeal there, but the umpire says no, and that would be a leg by run there. So 8 runs in the over so far with the ball left. Kairav to bowl that last ball. Oh, that's been played straight towards the long on fielder. Good work there at the long on. Will be just a single. So 9 runs coming off that one. After the completion of 13, GE Roaring Tigers score is 125 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. They need 56 more runs to win. just plays it over the infield and clears those three fielders standing in that on the offside. So 51 runs needed in 6.3 now. The required run rate has just fallen to 7.85 and the run rate is 9.63. Oh, that's high. Has it got the distance? No, it hasn't, but it was quite high in the air. Was difficult to judge there for the fielder. And it's been just dropped there. It's always difficult under the lights when ball does go so high in the air. And when it comes down, it's a lot of light when it comes down. So still they manages to get the second run too. So 49 runs needed now. Oh, that will be a wide as it slides down the leg. 8 runs in the over so far with 2 deliveries left. Oh, smart bowling there from Mahesh, keeping it away from the batter. The batter had to almost reach for that shot and he misses that one. So a dot ball. Oh, it's been given wide. Would have just pitched into that white line area, into that white guided line area, which has been drawn there. So another wide and he has to bowl that one again. An extra run and the extra ball too. Trying to pull that one, doesn't connect that well, but will get a single. The Mayur has moved into 90s now in just 44 deliveries. Mahesh will bowl last ball of the over. Ten runs in the over so far with the ball left now. Or just gets the bat on that one as it was sliding down the leg. The keeper's running through, and he might have saved that one. But they do get couple of runs on that last one. Oh, it's a leg by is given after the completion of 14 overs. The GE Roaring Tigers score is 137 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. They need 44 more runs to win in 6 overs now. Kairav back into the attack for his second over, and he starts off with a dot ball. Oh, that was really good shot by Dhawal. Gets the boundary on the second ball. He played that really well. – 40 runs needed in 5.4 overs now. This time will be just a single. Mayur back on strike. He's playing on 90 of 45. 39 runs more needed in 5.3 overs. Five runs in the first three. He's played that straight into the bowler's hands. So that would be a dot ball. Kairav with his fifth ball. This time he just flicks it onto the leg side and he finds a boundary. Absolutely beautiful one. He picked it up beautifully. It was quite fuller there from Kairav, and it was sliding down the leg as he picked it up. So 9 runs in the over so far. The equation decreases to 35 now in 5.1, and Mayur is playing on 94 or 47. He's playing on 94 47, 9 runs in the over so far with a ball left. Oh, that's a play and a miss. Was looking for that big one. And after the completion of 15 overs, GE Roaring Tigers score is 146 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. And 35 runs needed in the last 5 overs now. as we head into the last five. 35 runs needed with Dhaval playing on 42 of 38. He's on strike and Milind is brought back into the attack and he has slashed that one onto the leg side. There's a fielder there at the boundary rope. Will be a couple of runs of the first ball. The equation moves down to 33 of 4.5 now, and Dhaval has moved to 44 in 39 balls. This time he slashes that one on the leg side. Is it going all the way towards the boundary line? Yes, he has. That's a beautiful shot. Just a fine touch onto the bat as the ball was just sliding down the leg. Gets the boundary and he moves to 48 of 40 deliveries now. The 6 runs in the first two. That was a really beautiful shot there from Dhaval. Millen to bowl his third ball, or just opens the face of the bat, would get a single. So 7 runs of the first 3 now, as Mayur is back on strike. He's playing on 94 of 48. Just 28 runs needed in 4.3 overs now. And that's been one of the finest partnership. Oh, a teasing delivery outside of the batter who's playing on 94 there. He was looking for the bigger one, misses it. And he's been cleaned up there by Milind. And but you have to stand up and applaud the kind of innings Mayur have played. He's been absolutely brilliant in the innings. Played a knock which will be remembered by his teammates for a longer time now. Almost a match winning knock by him, but he falls short of 6 runs of a well deserved century there. But Milind, absolutely peach of a delivery. A slow delivery, gets the flight on that one, just turns a bit and cleans him up. Sudaresh, the new batter, walks in for the GE Roaring Tigers. The new batter walks in now. And the partnership has been broken there by the Stallions. But is it too late to break that partnership? Or we still have some twists and turns in this game? Sundaresh will be on strike to face the first ball, and Milind will bowl the last ball of the over of his spell as well. What a brilliant spell it has been so far. 23 runs, 2 wickets, all the 2 wickets went to his name, and Sundaresh is off the mark with that single. Just 27 runs needed in 4 overs. Ashwin has been brought back into the attack for his second over. So two back-to-back dot balls now. Suddenly they're creating pressure onto the new batter who has just walked in. Ashwin with two good deliveries. This time he slashes that one on the onside. That will be a boundary. He releases the pressure straight away with that boundary. A good shot onto the leg side. Just 23 runs needed in 3.3 overs now. That was an absolutely fantastic shot. He went off the back foot, pulled it away in the deep mid-wicket area for a boundary. A superb shot there. Four runs of the first three now. Again, he slashes that one on the straight towards the long on. Good work there by the fielder at the long on, just a single. And that brings Double back on strike now, who's playing on 49 or 41. It's all in the hands of Double right now. He's been set and he's played brilliantly throughout the innings. He just holded that one end quite well for this particular moment. If the wicket falls on the other hand, he would be there to help that one. Yes, he does. Stands and applaud for this fantastic innings by Dhawal, who's made 50 or 42. Might not be the quickest, but might be one of the most important ones in the perspective of the games right now. Just holded that one and so strongly, got runs when required, and now, oh, that's been slashed. There's a fielder, would be just a single. So after the completion of 17 overs, GE Roaring Tigers is 161 runs at a loss of 2 wickets, and they need 20 more runs needed in 3 overs. Still there's a chance for the Stallions as well to put the pressure on that new batter, keep Dhawal as much as off the strike, would do the work for them. Just bowl as much as dot balls you can. Just keep it away from the batter's arc. Don't give him much width or room there. And should avoid bowling or giving those extras right now. They're not in the place where they can afford to give some extras. Kairav. Yeah, slash that one onto the leg side. Oh! Oh my word! When things don't go your way, it doesn't go your way. That's just the example. It was slashed hard onto the leg side. There was a fielder, a slight fumble, and the ball just races towards that boundary line. So 16 runs needed now. So 4 runs at the start of the over. Now he steps out. This is big. It's gone all the way for a maximum. That's a beautiful shot. And that's a cracking, and that's a bigger one. Was saying to build the pressure onto the new batter. The new batter looks like he's come set from the dressing room itself. He's just charged down, and he is just got that equation down to 10 runs now. Scoring 10 runs of the first 2 balls of the over. What a shot was that! Absolutely mind-boggling. 10 more runs required in 2.4 overs now. A boundary of the first ball, and now a biggie. He's played that onto the leg side, didn't time that really well. Would neither guess would they would go for that second one. Yes, they do get that second run. Good running between the wickets. Just 8 runs needed now in 2.3 overs. Will he finish it off in this over itself? Still 3 balls remaining in this over. 8 runs required. He slashed that one, catches the call. Just one bounce into the fielder's hand. Would be just a single. Would those final touches come from the bat of Dhawal? He has played a perfect innings. 50 of 42. 7 runs required. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, he's picked up that beautifully. He hasn't got the distance. No, it hasn't. But it's been dropped, and it's a boundary too. Oh my word, what's happening with the Stallions right now? Nothing is going their way right now. They're all just heartbroken and devastated at the moment. They can't believe what's actually happening with them. The 4 runs, just 3 required of now to win the match to the G Roaring Tigers. Will he finish it off in this Steps out, doesn't time it well. No, they have to wait for that next over. Absolute an expensive over. Came to an end after the completion of 18 overs. GE Roaring Tigers score is 178 runs at a loss of 2 wickets. The GE Roaring Tigers need 3 runs to win. They need just 3 runs to win in 2 overs. That's been slashed onto the leg side. That will be just a single. Double back on strike now. He's playing on 54 or 44. Oh, that straight in the fielder's hand at the short third man, but that's been dropped too. So just a single now. So just a 1 run needed in 1.4 overs. Sundaresh. Shorter one, he's finished it off in style. That's a bigger, and that's gone out of the park. And they get the winning runs. What a shot to seal the victory. The GE Roaring Tigers won by 8 wickets. And they've chased down the target in just 18.3 overs. What a chase it has been from the batters of the Roaring Tigers. They've absolutely rode onto the opponent's bowler and they have sealed the victory by 8 wickets. All the credit goes to Mayur Dhaval, who played absolutely beautiful knocks in a beautiful partnership which got them this victory. So GE Roaring Tigers won by 8 wickets. That's all from the DATS Premier League. Till then, good night, and we are signing off.